Hello, Messiah Church family. Pastor Tami here. I am back from my renewal leave. I am rested and I am ready to go. I'm also really grateful. I am grateful to be a clergy in the United Methodist Church, a denomination who has created a path for clergy to find this time of rest and renewal. I'm grateful for the Minnesota Annual Conference of the United Methodist Church and their encouragement to their clergy to take this time. I am grateful for clergy colleagues like Pastor Bethany and her joyful and steady leadership in my absence, for Pastor Brian and his additional pastoral care and leadership and support during this time. I'm really grateful for our dedicated staff and for our outstanding lay leaders, and for you, the people of Messiah Church, for your support and encouragement of me and each other during the last few months. You know, while I was away on renewal leave, I found time to be rested and renewed. Jerry and I found time to travel. We went to Michigan, spent time with his father. I surprised my mom in California for her 90th birthday party. Jerry and I traveled to Hawaii, where we celebrated our 40th wedding anniversary and our niece's wedding. We also spent a lot of time playing board games with our grandsons. They especially love Monopoly and Yahtzee and Life and Sorry, some of those old standard tried and true board games. We had a lot of time to just sit and visit and talk about our hopes and dreams for the future, and to take our dog Jack on lots of long walks. So I'm rested, body, mind, spirit, but I missed you. I missed worshiping with you. I missed doing life with you. So I'm looking forward to reconnecting with you very soon in many ways. So this Sunday, August 4th, we have a very special worship service for you. I've invited the Reverend Raleigh Robinson. He was the senior pastor here at Messiah Church from 1986 to 2000, and his daughter Kristen Boughton to bring us a message. It's actually a conversation about their path through suffering after the murder of Kristen's husband, Jay Boughton, in July of 2021. Now, since that time, Raleigh and Kristen have done this deep dive into the book of Job. Now, Job is an Old Testament book, and in this book of Job, we read his story. He is a person of absolute integrity, and yet he suffers greatly throughout life at no fault of his own. But even throughout his suffering, he remains faithful to God. In fact, he is the model of faithfulness to God. And so Kristen and Raleigh are going to share with us how they have leaned into Job's story, how they've leaned into their faith, and how they have found a way to stay in the light of Christ through this traumatic experience. If you've been following their story, you might remember that they invited us all at the time of the trial to wear yellow as a sign of support to their family. So this Sunday, if you're able to join us in worship in person, I invite you to wear yellow as well, to remind Kristen and Raleigh and their family of our love and support ongoing for them. It's also a Sunday where we're going to hear a report back from our senior high mission trippers. They've been out in Denver, so they'll have a story to tell us. It's also a communion Sunday. So if you're worshiping with us online, you're going to want to have a piece of bread or a cracker and some water or juice ready. And if you are here in worship, we will receive this holy meal together. So I look forward to seeing you Sunday or sooner. And until then, be well. God bless.